Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's my fourth time trying to make this video because I can't seem to get the right words because this video was not prepared whatsoever. That's why I have this horrible backdrop, which is definitely not going to be in the next video. Hope to God probably. But what I was going to say with this channel is I'm starting a series just like this where I sit and I talk to the camera about world events and philosophies and different ideologies that are just interesting, what I think could help or put more aspects on new ideas to create a more interesting environment on the YouTube spectrum without getting the channel taken off, which is probably going to happen eventually if I just get too deep into the rabbit hole and talk about all these crazy things. But what I was going to say is, yes, I'm just starting a new series where I do stuff like this. I talk to camera because it's quite simple. The editing is very simple, non-complicated whatsoever, and it's very not frustrating whatsoever, if that makes sense. So I just talk literally live, and pretty much, sure, it's going to be edited, but I pretty much talk into the moment. This is pretty much uncut, raw, filtered as it's going to get. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So my new series, what I'm talking about, obviously people are talking about the royal family and what happened to the queen, which everyone knows. Everyone knows that happened. I don't need to, explain that. I'm just a little known YouTuber. No one knows what's really going on in the world, I guess. But this is why we bring conspiracies, because it brings on light onto the stuff that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And I think it can help, but it also be very, what's the word? Very bad for society if people get into too many conspiracies that actually might not be true. Even though there is definitely a good few conspiracies that are definitely gotta be true, because there's just too much evidence that piles up. It would be too pretty silly if you could say it wasn't true. Sorry, none of the stuff I say makes any sense. But one of those being JFK. Remember he got shot? Yeah, yeah. The government took him out. They took him out. Let's be honest. Yeah, that's definitely true. And then 9/11. No, I can't talk about that one. I'll get kicked off YouTube. Even though was it September 8th or 9th? The anniversary is coming up. Did you know that the original Spider-Man movie, where Tobey Maguire, when he's swinging before Jonah Jameson says he's a menace at the opening scene with like his new suit within the 2002 movie, obviously, which is a classic, unlike the new movies. Even though I did like No Way Home, the new movies are getting too a little complicated with the multiverse and too many characters, and it's getting less and less original as it goes on, even though that one was still pretty good, unlike some of the Marvel Phase 4 movies that came out lately. So yes, this is my new series. Talk about all stuff, world events. Obviously there's stuff going on, and I like to explain it on here, what I think. And then we can mix a little fun, like made up stuff in between, like backroom stuff, or like, a Reddit, Discord, conspiracy, it's all